Hey there, welcome back or welcome if it's your first time here. My name is Ulo. I am a Zambian based media personality and your cheerleader of purpose. And over here, we love to have conversations that are centered around assisting both you and I get in the driver's seat of our purpose. Now, if you love these kinds of conversations, then go ahead and join the fam by simply hitting the subscribe button. By the way, guys, I literally have been seeing the numbers accumulate from day to day. Literally last week we were on like about 600 subscribers, and now we are on about 700 and something subscribers, which I absolutely appreciate. So I thought, let me take a little moment here and say I am truly grateful. I'm absolutely grateful. Oh, guys, life has been lifing. Life has been lifing. This week has been crazy. Really crazy. And to be quite candid, I am not complaining. It's been lifing in a very good way. I mean, it's been a couple of opportunities coming my way, and God just really opening doors whew, that I barely expected to open in this season that I'm in, because sometimes when we are working towards something specific and doors in a space that we are not really expecting open, it's more or less like, God, what are you saying? And girl, the week just flew like the wind. But because here we are the queens of consistency, we do not make excuses. Let me show you what the time is. The time is 21:57. But I said, look, we post a video every week over here, and let me get on here, quickly do my video, send it out tonight, and get interactive with you guys. So let's get into today's video. So last week I actually did share that we are currently in the preps for getting back into production for our podcast, Emerge. Something quite significant happened in this season, and it led to the reflection of character. I know that a couple of us here are quite keen about building skill, and it's something I personally have spoken about. I did talk about it in my Productive Girl Era video, which I will link in the description down below. And there I shared the importance of learning a skill and what that does for you, how that places you in positions for opportunities. However, it is one thing to learn a skill. It is one thing that skill will also get you opportunities. However, one huge bit of what's actually important that I think we leave out is building our character. I have heard of people say that your skill, your gift, your talent can get you in certain rooms. It can get you to dine with kings, can get you to dine with queens, can open you up to a lot of opportunities. This is where your skill will allow you to meet influential people in your area of expertise. Your skill would allow you to meet popular people, powerful people, wealthy people. However, what sustains you in those spaces aside from your skill is your character. So in today's video, I would like us to focus on what character really is. I would like us to talk about three fundamental things that describe or define what character is. And my first definition for character is that it's a commitment to a set of values without compromise. And what does this mean to me? This means that when I am tested, my values are revealed. What am I committed to? My values will reveal what I am committed to. I'll give an example. Early this year, I was prepping to set up a business which is underway. I get a call from somebody that I know, and They reach out offering an opportunity. And guys, this opportunity literally was promising thousands of dollars. And when you're trying to set out a business and you're looking for the resources to close up and get running, and an opportunity of this nature presents itself, obviously the first thought is God has provided. I was excited. I mean, I was open to hearing what the opportunity was about. So when I started scrutinizing this opportunity and trying to understand the values, what the business was about, what my part to play was, and what the part of the other person that was calling me into the business was, I realized that a few things were flawed in the set values, and I respectfully declined. And I know somebody would go, oh, why would you turn down such amounts of money? But when you get to a place where you understand that character is a set of values that you can not compromise. If truthfulness is your value, no matter the check, no matter the situation, no matter the circumstance does not determine how you respond to the values. I mean, what determines the response is actually your values. Is this deal legit? Is this deal meeting the values that I've set out to function as a human being? Are we being truthful while transacting? Is this opportunity straightforward? And if you look at the boxes and a few boxes are not ticking or meeting the standards of your values, it's not worth taking. I know that the money could do so much for us, but it's not worth taking, because when you compromise your values, you compromise your whole being. And what's amazing is, as soon as I turned down that gig, just a couple of months down, and like I'm saying, that this week has been crazy, it's been busy, I started to get calls around opportunities that I barely barely reached out to. And this is what happens when you honor your value. Great things start to open up to you. And I know that sometimes we think, oh, it's going to happen immediately when I turn down something. Sometimes it might take 5 years, but much later you will realize that you were better off waiting, better off saying no to that deal that would have compromised your entire essence for just a couple of dollars that you can make anyway. Money will always be money. My second definition of character is dedication to a set of standards without wavering. Now, this one is huge because we live in a world where whew, moral uprightness is not celebrated as much. Moral standards are hardly celebrated lately, and it's cooler to be the bad guy. It's cooler you know, to just not align with systems or do the right thing. And when it comes to being dedicated to a set of standards, for instance, if you're working in an organization or a company where time is not valued, maybe your boss comes to work late, your colleagues come to work late, and it's a culture in that space. What's the right thing to do for you? What's the right thing? Because you see, with values are a standard. They are a standard principles. A is A, B is B, and it doesn't matter where you are, and that can never change. Being on time has nothing to do with my boss coming into the office late, or my colleagues dodging or leaving work before it is time for us to knock off. So when you get to a place where you understand that you are not making decisions based off of what seems cool, or based off of what seems popular on social media, based off of what seems acceptable by the norms of society, and you decide that you're going to make decisions that align with principle, value, standards. And this is where you do not compromise this set of standards, because you know that this is the right thing to do. Once you understand that and you harness that aspect of your character, this is what is able to sustain you at the top. This is what is able to carry you through with the skills that you have built in an industry where it feels saturated, in an industry where it feels competitive. It is your set of principles in this aspect that will set you apart from other people that lack character. My last definition of character is that character is a self-imposed discipline in keeping up with moral conviction. And I'll give you an example. Hubby and I have a rule. Hubby knows my password. That is a moral conviction that we've imposed on our relationship. I know hubby's password. He knows my password. I know hubby's accounts. We have a joint account. I know about his personal accounts. He knows about my personal accounts. We've declared interest for our properties. He's declared interest for his properties, and what's his is mine. What's mine is his. And that's a self-imposed discipline that we've put in place. It's non-negotiable for us. We love it and it works for us. Now, here's the thing. There are days when hubby is maybe working and he's doing stuff on his computer and his phone is on the other wing of the house. And maybe a message pops up on his phone and he's busy, his hands are tied. He says, "Oh, babe, could you please go check who's sent me the message and just read it out to me?" Those are the moral principles we have, you know, set up for ourselves because faithfulness is something that we've decided, to live by in our relationship. It's stuff you decide to work with that govern your set of values. So if you decide that you're going to be timely and this is a non-negotiable, set that principle and walk by it. If you decide that you will be truthful and that is a non-negotiable for your businesses, your relationships, your endeavors, set that principle and walk by it. If you decide that, look, I'm going to be honest no matter the situation, even when you're handling a client and something goes south or west, and your principle is honesty, this is where you go to your clients and say, look, the idea was for us to do this, but things turned out like this, and this is the reality. We look forward to correcting this issue in this manner. I think when you get to a place where you impose certain value systems and decide to abide by them, that is what character is. And they obviously are a couple of other definitions, descriptions of character. However, these are ways in which character does appeal to me. And this is what character does look like for me. And I'm telling you that if you decide to work on your skill set, develop yourself, improve yourself, learn a skill every now and then, and also intentionally commit to building your character, I promise that you would definitely be a force to reckon with. All right, that's all I had for you today. Let me see. Oh, it's 22:24. Let me hop on to editing this video and I'm hoping to upload it by 23. Let's see how that goes. Let's see if I can challenge myself and upload this video at 23 today. Thank you so much for joining me on today's video. Please do let me know in the comment section what stuck out for you in today's conversation. And also, should I continue with these character series where I could dig deeper into building character and the benefits of character? Let me know in the comment section. I love to interact with you. I love to see your comments. And also, I would really, really appreciate if you gave this video a tick, that's a like. And also, do not forget to subscribe. I will catch you in next week's video. God bless.